There's so little to do. This should be the finale of Indomitus Coast to Coast Challenge Phase 5 Part 9. It's been 9 parts putting this thing together. Jesus Christ, how much slower can I be? This is like, that makes this like 10 hours put into this fucking mini. Alright, you guys better fucking like it, and I better get the award for the motherfucking phase challenge. For serious. So I was just scrolling through Twitter, and I found, I came across some asshole with a clip saying that Katrina survivors were fucking animals. And I gotta say, I hope I never inadvertently follow that asshole, because I will end up in his stream giving him the worst possible shit I can fucking determine. Because that's just so far beyond fucking horrible that I just don't even know how to describe it any further. You know? I'm not, strictly speaking, an educated man, so I don't have a lot of them fancy academic words for horrible people. But he's a horrible person. I think you're all going to have to watch this on YouTube if you want to deal with it, because there doesn't seem to be anybody around on Tuesday nights to do this. So, whatever. So, what I'd done, if you didn't know, I kind of went nuts on this base here. Last night's stream was pretty phenomenal. I burned the place down. I put metal in the microwave. I pulled out a soldering iron. Oh my God, there's so many things I tried to do to get this thing to work for me, and it just wouldn't. But I finally got it to somewhere I think is okay. So I'm going to finish painting this tonight. And then I'm going to declare victory. And I don't care what anybody else says. And I won't be jealous when my esteemed competitor tries to beat me. I mean, he will. He always does. I mean, he always comes up with shit I wouldn't have thought of, or just didn't thought of, or probably wouldn't have executed as well. It's irritating. He's my good pal of 20 plus years, but he outclasses me in most respects with model building. Almost exclusively with the painting part of it, really. Alright, so that leaves us where? So, this is a Chaos Space Marine demon possessed part. It's a remnant of the body, so I got to do it some corn red. Why is everything out? I don't need everything out. Oh my God, why didn't I put all this shit away last night? I don't even know where to put it. Where's my corn red? There's my Mephiston red. Oh, I'll need that Evil Sun Scarlet later. And I'll need this Wild Rider red later. Where's my corn red? No, there's my other Mephiston red. Where'd it go, dude? I'm so weirded out right now. Blood for the Blood God. Corn red, finally. Jesus. Was I ever going to find that? Good evening, my dear. How are you? I've gotten up to 34 followers. Only 16 more to go before I have a chance of kind of getting noticed enough to almost make some money at this. Right, so I don't need a particularly good brush for this, since it's just the start of a big portion here. It's this portion right here. So I guess I don't want to use the big good ones. This will have to do. How's the sound? Is the music too high again? Why won't that close right? A little too high still? Okay. That's irritating, but not unfixable. Alright, what do you think of that? Oh, you know what? That is a tad loose. That is a lot more loose than I intended it to be. Loose being wet, I suppose. Almost dry brushing it here. Well, maybe that one's a bit bigger than I thought. Yes, it's better. My esteemed colleague, Plastic Hobbies, is probably not going to be. I'm not sure. He hasn't mentioned. I sent him a message. I don't know if he's going to be around. But this is probably going to be a short show anyway, because there ain't a whole hell of a lot to be done. Woo woo! What is going on, kid? Nothing really interesting happened today. Nothing to, so to speak, write home about. Oh, that's still a little loose. Too much water in there. And this is why I got the music, because I don't really have figure out the wings. I have figured them out well enough, because it was just getting too stupid, and so I got excessive with it. And yeah, I really didn't need to burn the fucking house down for this. Oh, and there goes my first need to correct. I got, well, you know what? I'll say that's blood on it. Okay, never mind. Alright, we gotta let that dry for a little bit. Hey! I told all of Twitter I'd be here and no one noticed. They're not even here for my stunning array of fucking nerdwear. I mean, Phil Coulson, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? How do you miss that shirt? Fuck out of here. Alright, so I'm going to need some wash for this. So, a bit of the old Nuln oil will do. Oh man, did that thing just completely fucking dry out? How did it do that? Nope, there's enough. That is enough. Dry off already. God, it never ends. So tomorrow is my last day of work this week, and I do not report back to work until next Wednesday. Woo! I have no idea what I should or could be doing in that entire time. I know there's going to be fishing and much reading of comics. Da, 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 da. Spent most of my day patching machines from an exploit in the Windows print spooler. It was irritating because if it wasn't for jackasses trying to steal other people's shit, I wouldn't have to work this hard. Now, I really want to dry this off fast with a hairdryer, but we all know what happened the last time we did it. Aww, flower. Who's here? Who's here? Who's Jane V? Say hello, Jane. Hey, Andrew's here. No fire today, thank you very much. Fire. Darkness. One of those. I can't dry it off a fire either. So, alright. So I'll use some Evil Sun Scarlet to make some blood. Red has so much pigment in it, it's ridiculous. Alright, that's almost a glaze, actually. But that's alright. Get deep into these recesses. They're as flaccid as they're gonna get. So who are you searching and rescuing today? Any training? What is just a meeting? What do you got going on there? Somebody lurks and hides themselves. Somebody hangs out and doesn't say anything. Are you sure it's not a weekly meeting? Ho, ho, ho. Alright, let's clean this off. A lot of pigment in here. Just want some highlighty, effecty kind of things. Hey, Dad, how are ya? Oh no, there was somebody else in here earlier. Ah! Don't drop it, don't break it. Ah, damn it. Couple of edgy, highlighty things here. Just enough to say it's there. Alright, that looks pretty cool. I can dig that. Ah, the effect is very subtle but very real. I don't know that I've ever... Copyright, please. It got rather warm today. I got nothing to talk about, man. Absolutely nothing interesting happened today. At all. Week 3 of the new job, starting to get some bearings. Good. Good, good. Getting the beginning an idea of what skills you're going to have to bring up, what skills you're going to have to hone, that kind of thing. Yeah, I want to do this. Ah, yes, a Caribird Crimson Wash on the blood. Those have been purged from the internet. I don't know where you got that idea. I mean, you give me $5, I'll show you my ass. I mean, yeah, that's nice. Okay. I didn't say if it'd be bare or not. I'm 50. Ain't nobody wants to see my ass. Other 50-year-olds look at my ass like, God, put that away. I need to fuck for the rest of my life. You know what? I'm going to try something. No. Is this one? Burning gold, yes. No. Nobody's doing any of that shit. Not on here. I will remind you, though, of the deal I made. If I get 50 followers in any one stream, $50 followers in any one stream, I will go topless. 100 new followers in any one stream, I will stream from an inflatable hot tub. Why? Because that's apparently what gets you 10 million followers around here. Shit. I was watching Sci-Fi Debris a little bit before the show here. It's a fun channel. They have talked about Alderaan. I get that joke, but it's a movie and television review site run by this guy who calls himself Chuck. But he goes really ridiculously deep into the background of anything he's talking about. Like, if it's a particular Star Trek episode, like, he'll find unbelievable resources to tell you anything about how it was filmed and how it was written, and he's got some really good thoughts and ideas about it. He does Star Trek, X-Files, Stargate, Babylon 5. He can be really fucking funny. Especially with his hatred of Janeway. Which, you know, I never liked Janeway, but now I understand how to codify my hate. He knows how to express it in ways that are far funnier than most of the stuff I ever put on my podcast, let's say. Oh, what the fuck? Damn it. I got some of the new secret weapon paint. Janeway was not fine. Janeway was a tyrant. No, things grew on this series because it was so moldy. That's what it was. Damn, this shit dried already? Fuck. God damn it. Holy crap, that dried fast. God damn. Now I'm gonna have to fix the sword. I knew I should have left it alone. I shouldn't have touched that gold. Shouldn't have done it. Fine is intolerable. I know not fine isn't hot. Oh my god. No, she was terrible. She threw away the rules at any opportunity, and then in the very next episode she would whine about somebody bending a fucking rule. It's like, lady, you just let a planet fucking die because it didn't fit your philosophy about whether a planetoid should smack into the planet and kill everybody or not. And now you want to just go ahead and bogart everybody's coffee because you think it was in this. Yeah, yes. Everybody knows 7 was hot. No one is ever going to debate that. There's never been a question about that. Great, so how do I fix this? If I put too much of my blue secret formula on there, you know what? I always had a thing for Bev. I ain't gonna lie. Bev was very attractive. She always wore that coat though, so you never got the same effect walking out of a room as you did with Troy. What's that nasty old phrase the old guys like? I hate to see you go, but I love to see you leave. You know, Nichelle Nichols is in a bit of trouble right now, and it's kind of driving me nuts that no one is talking about it as much as anybody else. She's got another one of those conservatorship things going like Britney Spears has, but she's also a victim of elder abuse. And virtually nobody is fucking talking about it. She's got a GoFundMe going to take care of her. And I'm thinking, fucking Christ, man, you got how many Star Trek stars running around? You got 9 different series, and you got producers and directors, and you got fucking Shatner running around, and you got Koenig and fucking Takei. And nobody is taking care of this fucking woman? She has to have a GoFundMe? That doesn't seem fucking proper, does it? You gotta be fucking kidding me with this. But see, now you got me all worked up. You got me all worked up. I feel like... I sold my armor, I was so mad. It is, it really is sick. There's no fucking need for that. And the Star Trek community is not talking about it. The Paramount and CBS communities are not talking about it. Nobody is fucking talking about it. I've not seen it in any regular news. I've only seen pointers to articles on Twitter. And that's just im-fucking proper to me. Completely im-fucking proper. Makes me angry. If I had any kind of exposure, I would be down for that. But I feel that we would get like 35 fucking cents. Because nobody's here to watch it. so few people. I shouldn't say nobody. There are people here that aren't members of the family. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. But, you know, there's 4 of us. Let that dry. Alright, I'm not screwing this up anymore. I'm not. I'm just not. So what I'll do, I won't end the stream. I will change the point of the stream mid-stream. Get it? Yeah, the actress that took over for her character, you'd think she'd have something to fucking say about it, wouldn't you? Claudia Grant. Oh my god. I don't ever think I've seen her voiceover actress. So what I'll do is do some more coats on this thing. Does this thing come off? Break. Nope, doesn't come off. Alright. That's what I'll do. Now here's the thing. This giant ass Sister of Battle, it's a Warhammer 40,000 Adepta Sororitas, the Sisters of Battle, the nuns with guns, the Bolter Babes. They are a religious, pseudo-religious sect for the Emperor, and they're like the brides of the Emperor. Kind of like, you know, the nuns in Catholic Church are brides of Christ. But, except these ones go out and kill people, and aliens, and things. It's crazy pants. But, what I'm wondering is, should I make this, the Argent Shroud, like my actual sister's army, or should I make this, my homebrew army, the Azure Wave? Bitches love cannons. Hunting harem. That's awesome. The hunting harem. Bitches love cannons. Except that's spelled with one N for them because this, you know, cannon, the holy cannon. You get it? Please say you get it. Somebody gets it. I started this months ago. I mean, literally months ago. Like back in spring. And I've done... Oop! There's her Spanx. I gave it one coat. And I gave up on it. The holy hand grenade. The thing that makes me laugh most about the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch is that that name is every fantasy game character name I've ever used. Every time I play a fantasy game, the first character I make, whether it's Diablo 2, 3, whether it's going to be Diablo 4 when that comes out, Diablo Resurrected when that comes out next month, expect to see a lot of that streaming, because boy howdy, that's one of my favorite games in the universe. Expect to see a lot of that being streamed around here. update, like get some patches, or you need the one expansion they ever gave us? This is not being as shiny as I want it to. Oh, you know, I need to use a rubber band for this. Do I have a rubber band still? Do not have rubber bands anymore. Oh well. This will have to do. No, I don't prime anymore. You saw that the other day. I just lay it on thick, that's all. Actually, it is getting shinier as it dries, so that's okay. I'm making the paint be its own primer. How about that? Yes, I know that's dumb and ridiculous. These details are pretty big. I would have to have so many really heavy, thick layers to obscure the detail. I mean, this isn't 20 millimeter anymore. This is 6 inches. See, the problem with this particular brand of metal paint is that it gets bubbly on the top very easily. So you can't just dip it. Yeah, there are a lot of imperfections in this. And see, do I give it this? I still don't have an answer for myself here. Do I give this a blue wash to be my azure wave order, or do I just let it be an argent shroud? I mean, imagine this with a nice metallic blue overcoat that makes it look like anodized. You really only anodize aluminum, but you get the idea. Yeah. Yes, I understand. 20mm scale, which I know still doesn't make sense, versus 6-inch size. So in a sense, it is still valid to compare the two. You don't exactly sound like a scientist when you do it, but it's still valid. Hello, someone else is here, I see. How are you? Oh, sorry about that. I'm just being goofy now, man. Aww. They left just in time for me to not see them. It's the far-flung future. Yes, we can anodize. Ah, you motherfucker. Yes, we can anodize anything. Would anyone like a physics lesson today? I can tell them how anodizing actually works. Which I learned when I was a machinist with my father. Ah, there's echo. Crap, I don't know how. I don't know why. I mean, I didn't change anything. Maybe because I whacked the mic? I don't know. Maybe it'll clear up on its own in a minute. Really? Really what? What are you asking, really? Learning about anodizing? Ring on through, ring on through, ring, 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 ring. I don't know what does that, so I don't know how to fix it. It usually just goes away. I'll double check this. Yeah, that's the source that it's supposed to be. That's the source that's supposed to be. So you got me. I don't know. Oh, there's parts in this hand I didn't get before. No, it's not directional. It's just a regular old Omni mic. I really think it's OBS. The wires are straight. There's nothing wrong with it. They're all in place. Wow, there's a lot of paint still in that brush. Alright, so the next step is here it is. 3 seconds. No! Gremlins is the shoes pointed north no matter where you are. It keeps the goblins and gremlins asleep. And it's got nothing to do with microphones. Okay? My God. I don't know what it takes to get you guys right. Yeah, well, you don't get it this time, pal. Alright, depending on how the week works, the next stream may be Friday Night Scotch and Zombies, and it may be Saturday morning something, or it may even be as late as Sunday afternoon variety. I don't know yet. Ew. I just mixed this all to hell, and it still wants to look like that? Come on. Ew. Not amazing paint. That's why I want to use it up. The paint's getting deep into the brush here. This shit's thick. Crap, I gotta double check my Argent Shroud shit. I've totally forgotten if the red goes on the outside. This particular bottle of paint is close to 2 years. Alright, here's another Argent Shroud for reference. So, alright, the tan is on the outside. Okay.
the scotch. You cannot have the scotch.
This thing's actually got a nice tech. This skirt or whatever the hell it is. It's actually got a really nice texture. It looks like actual fabric once you get the color on it. That's great. Man, that looks so cool. I'm not even sure I'm going to do a second coat. That texture is great. So tomorrow night, my nephew and I... Oh, you watch Captain Carter. Excellent. Argent Shroud was my code name.
Your code name when you were -5?
Yes, tell me how much you liked Captain Carter. While you type that, I'll tell you that tomorrow night, my nephew is coming over, Alex, and we are going to go into the basement and grab all of my computers, and we're going to take them out to the garage and set them up and see what we got. We're going to have like a little dry run for the Summerland Frag Fest next month, which, by the way, will be broadcast. We're going to have 6 or 8, possibly as many as 10 participants. We're going to play very old games, all in my garage. We're going to eat ridiculous amounts of amazing food, drink frightening amounts of booze, and frag each other on old games till we get tired of it. We usually do it for about 6 to 8 hours.
So look forward to that.
That will be late September. looks pretty well. Alright, that looks okay. Yeah. It was badass. I told you it would be bad. I told you it'd be great. Oh wow, I got to 55 minutes. Is this dry? Is this thing dry? What are those? What are those things? What are you doing? Why are you doing strange things in my chat? I don't understand those. It's weird. Stop it. Stop it. Oh yeah, eventually I'm going to need a moderator. I mean, clearly not anytime soon, because I think I can kick any of you if I feel like it, so it shouldn't be any big deal. But, yeah, eventually I'm going to need somebody to kick assholes and... Insert sarcastic jab. What is all that weirdness? I don't understand. Pizza. I could use some fucking pizza, though. Oh, who's the hottie waving? Who's that? Already tired, 2034. Which is weird, because I think my target date's 2035. What? This should not have gotten this thin. How did that get that thin? You know, Duncan Rhodes has always gone on about two thin coats. And I'm like, 12 thin coats. Duncan Rhodes is a well-regarded mini painter who actually used to work for GW for many years. Oh, finally... What is with the octopus? Oh my god. Listen, Doc Ock, knock it off. Doc Ock, knock it off. Ah! Alright, you guys are doing wonders for my average viewership. I love this. For months and months and months, it was stuck at like 1, 1.5, 1.8. And just in the last couple of weeks, it's gotten up over 2, and now we're up over 3. We're fucking amazing. You guys are all fucking amazing. But you know what? An hour is about the limit of any civilized person watching a stream. So I'm going to call this even and go read some comics. I had another joke there, but I can't really use it right now. Yes, so might see you guys Friday. I might see you guys earlier. I don't know. But for tonight, send me my cut. Sexy. You were such a freak, man. Alright, that was pretty good. But remember, man, you got to